When a fan asks if you'd like to shoot in their epic VRBO near Kona on the west side of the Big Island in Hawaii, you answer with a resounding yes. Welcome to Kona and the heart of Hualailai. So let's start with the property because it's tropical, lush, and crazy beautiful. Classic Big Island. The house is separated into two sides. The main building has 3 bedrooms, bathrooms, a big kitchen with pretty much anything you could want, and a super comfortable family room. We caught up watching episodes of The Penguin in there. And across a breezeway is a totally private primary suite, suitable for King Kamehameha himself, with the coziest den ever. And I caught up reading the unauthorized biography of Guy Fieri in there. Okay, that was a joke. Now throw in an outdoor gym, barbecue, and smoker, which we're going to use by the way, and the outdoor decks, or lanais as they're called in the islands, and the heart of Hualailai is magical. Okay, so you know that there's a kitchen, you've seen the kitchen, but why would you cook in a kitchen when you have this? And just look at what we've got right here. It's the most amazing view ever. Yes, that's the Pacific Ocean. This is Hualailai, heart of Hualailai. This is Kona, little town of Kona down there. And out there is, Chancey, what's out there? China? China is out there. It's amazing. Beach. It's fabulous. I would cook every meal. In fact, I would take the kitchen, rip it out, and put it here. And in this gorgeous, pristine setting, we're making loco moco. It's a classic Hawaiian breakfast. Have it any time of the day. And this fits perfectly into our breakfast around the world, because we're somewhere in the world right now. This is typically like a beef patty on rice with gravy and a fried egg. Here's what we're gonna do. Not white rice, we're making fried rice that there will be pork in. There's going to be amazing mushroom onion gravy, and we're not just gonna cook the patty in a pan, we're gonna smoke it. There's a smoker here too. There's nothing you could ask for that isn't here. So, should we get rolling? Boys, this is fantastic. I wish you could see what I'm looking at. It's so gorgeous.
Loco moco at elevation?
Loco moco at elevation. There's Chancellor right there. Okay, now we're ready to go. So here's the plan. Get the patty happening, get it on the smoker, come back, make the gravy, make the fried rice, cook an egg, get the patty, put it together, eat, and be really happy. Let's go. And we begin with a pound of ground beef. And by the way, look how beautiful it is. And this is 70-30, 30% fat. Do you know what that means? That means it's gonna be extra delicious and perfect in the smoker. Smoker can dry things out a little bit. Anyway, let's just season it up a bit. We're gonna give it a little soy. We're in Hawaii, so we wanna stick with the flavors of the island, shall we? A little bit of salt, even though there's soy, needs a little bit of salt, some ground pepper. The flavors in this are gonna be fantastic. And last but not least, a little garlic powder. Let's put on our gloves and mix. And we're in. And don't worry, there's lots of flavor coming from every other part of this dish. So let's see what we've got. I always have trouble getting these balls of beef even. I think I want one nice one. So let's try. This is gonna be too big, that's gonna be too big. Okay, get this nice and round and even. No edges, beautiful. Flatten this kid out a little bit. Let me make one more and we head off to the smoker. You following me? Son?
What about me?
Ew, 2 of you. See, it's a beautiful kitchen, but not for today. Fin, snorkeling business, kayaks, and our smokers at $325. This is great. Just a quick little spray, and on we go. All right, you my friends, I'll see you in about a half an hour. All right, we had a little wind. It's gonna mess with our heat a bit, but we'll forge ahead. So a little oil in the pan, just a little neutral oil. Let that start to get hot. It's a guy building a house or something down there, so it's a little bit of sawing and construction noise. We can never get away from it. It's either gardeners or kids in the backyard or this. But the beauty, takes away any of the concerns of the noise. Right, boys?
Right.
Right. All right, let's get this happening. First thing in will be some sliced mushrooms. I forgot my spatula at home. I have a favorite spatula. I brought my knives. I forgot my spatula. All right, so we got wind issues, but that's okay. We want to give this just a couple of minutes before we add the onions. Oh boy. Next in, some sliced yellow onion, or white if you had it, or red. Listen, this is gonna become a gravy, so does it really matter? No, use what you like. And as I always say, if you don't like onions, use them, because you're missing out on life. All right, these get a few minutes to start to soften beautifully. Look at that, beautiful now, right? So it's time for some liquid, and we're gonna add in some beef broth, and we want this to come to a good simmer, maybe even a little boil, so that'll take a second. It's perfect, look at that. Okay, let's give it a little love. So a little bit more soy, maybe a couple tablespoons. An unexpected addition of a little steak sauce. About a tablespoon, love it. Our salt is back. Our pepper is back, as is our garlic powder. And we mix. I'm telling you, that steak sauce really adds beautifully to this. And when you feel that this is mixed in nicely, we're gonna add a little cornstarch slurry, and that's just cornstarch mixed with a little water to help thicken. You can see instantly it starts. So you make this as thick or as thin as you want. Let it simmer away for a couple of minutes. It'll increase in thickness. Oh my God, this is gonna be an amazing loco moco. This guy I now set off to the side. We make the fried rice. That's an important part of this whole thing. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh, brother. Sorry, oh, brother. And our rice begins, hot pan, hopefully, some oil and some diced onion. Once again, yellow, white, nobody cares. This is just gonna soften a little bit, maybe 2 minutes. You don't really need your onion getting color. This is just starting to. If it does, it's fine, but no big deal if it doesn't. So next in is this. This is char siu, Chinese barbecue pork. It's the best. I bought a piece in the supermarket here that looked like this. One of my favorite things ever. If you don't have this, bacon would be fine, and this will go in. And because it's already cooked, it's really just about warming this up a little bit, that's all. So give it about a minute. Next in, our day-old cold rice. If it's clumpy, break it up as you go, and mix. We've talked about it before, you can't make fried rice with warm, fresh rice. It'll be sticky, it'll be clumpy, it'll be a mess. By the way, if you look out there towards the ocean, you may have noticed we're at elevation, as they say. My watch told me we're at 986 feet right here. And I'm also cooking at elevation. I don't like cooking at a height like this. I like proper counter height, like here. That's where I want to work. This, not where I want to work. But it's okay. Sometimes I like to make egg fried rice, but there's an egg on top of this whole loco moco today, so I'm gonna skip that. And when the rice is heated through, next 2 things in. Soy, of course, and a little drizzle of sesame oil. Remember, little sesame oil, good. A lot of sesame oil, bad. You can always add more, you can't take it out. And this, we just mix. Oh my, oh my. These burners, well, great, don't have a ton of heat, so that soy looked like it was more moisture than I may have wanted, so I'll leave it on the heat a little longer. It'll be amazing. Well, our rice is there, it's perfect. I'm gonna keep it warm. But I'm also gonna go get the patty, come back, we make an egg, and we're having loco moco right here on the Big Island. And there they are, plump and gorgeous. I love them, and the color. And they shrunk a bit, of course, because everything shrinks and they're 30% fat. What do you think is gonna happen? All right, egg time, we're there. Pan heating up, butter. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, this requires a perfect egg. A perfect sunny side up looking egg for me. I think that's the thing. If it breaks, I'll be mad, but I'll have to start again. Ready?
Ready.
All right, not taking any chances. I pre-cracked my egg, and in we go. Center yourself, buddy. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to center yourself. I wanted you to go there in the middle. You're not gonna do it for me. That's fine, that's fine.
Namaste, egg. Center yourself.
Okay, a little salt and a little pepper. This cooks, and it's there, and we're there, and we're here. Now I'm just saying stupid words for the sake of saying words. Can't help it sometimes. We go in the pool later? Should we go in the pool later? Should we? All right, here's how this happens. I'm gonna put my rice in here to make a beautiful little upside down bowl of it. Just push down. Are we betting men?
Yes.
So let's bet. Perfect. Look how gorgeous that is. Look what the char siu does to that. Oh my God. It's mental. Can you say mental? Now this. You want to seat it nicely. Now it's gravy time. Now it's gravy time. This beautiful onion gravy. Remember, there was that little bit of steak sauce in here? Last one. And now the egg. So only one possible last thing. Oh, shit, don't do that. I saved it, Max. That was bad. The only possible thing that you could add would be just a little green onion. Ladies and gentlemen, smoked loco moco on char siu fried rice with mushroom onion gravy on the Big Island of Hawaii at elevation at the heart of Hualailai. And we must bite, but look at, got this beautiful patty under here. The gravy, the rice, the puerco, not puerco here, it's pork here. It's char siu here, and that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Who doesn't like a little running river of egg? Okay, so what you want, if you can do it, is you want some of everything. Oh gosh. Egg, rice, ground beef, maybe a little onion action. That's my bite. You can smell the smoke from the patty. Ultimate loco moco, perhaps. Is it effing delicious? Oh yes, brada. It's amazing. It is so good. Is it better because we're here? I don't know, maybe. But hey, this is only day one. We're here 3 days. So what's next?